Hey y'all, what's good? What's good? What's good? I hope you're doing well and taking care of yourselves and all of that good stuff and whatever and what not. Okay. This is part two. For those of you guys who did catch part one, and honey, it done shut off because my honey, look, I had to delete the app and re-download it and whatnot to make some space. But here we are. Okay. Um So, continuing from the first message, and if you are coming across this first, there is a part one. So go ahead and go check out part one, okay? But anyway, so I'm gonna get straight back into it. Um, so you may have this thing of, wanting to help people, but at this time, and disclaimers, y'all should already know at this point. If it's yours, receive it to be so. If it does not flow, let it go, okay? Bits and pieces of this message could pertain to you or the full message, or it could just be the energy of those around you or that you are connected to. But yes, so anywho, um, but the thing is, for some of you guys, you may be in a space right now where like trying to help people can cause a delay for you or even possibly an inconvenience. So please be mindful of that at this time. It's like, I know you have this beautiful heart and this big heart, and you really want to be helpful to others. And maybe that's just something that you're just used to always doing, but maybe this time you should just kind of, fall back on that for a moment, right? It's not saying just going to be in a butthole for the rest of your days and whatever. But just, take this time to actually, if you're in a space of needing help, to just helping yourself, okay? And also being open to others helping you, okay? Because in part one, I did speak to, maybe you are someone who's kind of prideful and you don't really like telling people what you got going on or whatever. But yeah, anywho, moving forward. Um, some of you guys could be dealing, and let me say this also, please excuse any background noise you may hear. I have a child and honey, he be doing a lot. So but I don't know, you might not hear him as much. I do have on my like noise cancellation mic, but just in case you do, please excuse my child. All right. Now some of you guys could be dealing with something that can be very frustrating. I know for me personally it has been, because I have experienced this myself. But you could be dealing with a situation where there's like this specific energy that it doesn't matter. Let me see how I want to express it. Okay. Basically, you're noticing that you keep receiving the same energy from different people. So, example, say you had a lover, okay, and whatever took place with that lover, right? And you removed yourself from this person because whatever it was something that was unhealthy, toxic, or just, not favorable energy for you, right? And or both of y'all, right? And so, you move on. Say you notice in a friend, that same kind of odd energy was within the friend, or so called friend, rather. And so you're like, wait a minute, like, what is going on? But you ain't really like, you peeped it. You may have even possibly had to part ways with this friend too, okay? Or maybe you need to if you're noticing it, okay? Um, or maybe not, because so I'm gonna just go straight to the message as far as what you need to know about it. Um, the thing is, you are going to possibly keep experiencing this same energy until you check it and correct it. Okay. So, example, um, I don't know. Well, okay, because it could align with this other download too. So, okay, because there's another download about somebody like being difficult and or like intentionally trying to test you. So, I mean, that could be possibly in alignment with this message as well. So, like, you could have someone, or just like I say, a specific energy who just like it just shows up in a lot of people that are around you or that you connect with, whether they're new people or old people. Like you just keep noticing this like energy of somebody like just doing little ignorant, dumb, little silly, little childish like stuff to just be difficult with you, or to just like literally like they're just trying you, they're testing you, they're trying to get a like whether it be a rise out of you or just any type of attention from you. Some of you guys could have people who like they're just basically energy vampires. They just keep trying to siphon and drain your energy. And like I say, this could be from different people. So example, okay. So I had one person that like I was cool with. We were vibing and whatnot. And like I don't know, like when I start working a specific job, and I'm just only speaking to that because that's just kind of once I noticed it. Once I start working like the specific job where basically I was like working remote from home. So you know you get like a little more freedom when you kind of working remotely, right? So and it also like wasn't a job where like I had to be on the phone or anything. I just kind of did my work on my laptop and that was that, right? So this person would just always call me. And mind you, like they know I'm at work. Mind you, I think she was at work. I don't know. But either way, and just kind of be like a distraction in a sense. I mean, don't get me wrong, because you know, obviously I entertain the energy until I really kind of started like to notice just like I don't know, just like the odd energy there. And really what it was like she just always had like drama going on. She just always like was asking my advice about stuff, but like wouldn't take the advice. Um, um, just always kind of like trying to be in my business. Oh, what you doing? Like, you know, I'm working. What do you? I don't like. What's up? um, or just running off at the mouth, telling me all kinds of just crazy stuff about what's going on, right? So I end up like just really peeping the energy, and I just told myself I was like, you know, I always like speak to source, you know what I'm saying, like you know just to ask like let me know, show me like what I need to see, and you know that type of thing about this person, and if like I need to distance myself from this person and whatever whatnot, right? Um, and long story short, that happened. Also one of the things that like really kind of rubbed me wrong about this person was like she was the type of female, and listen, hey, if you resonate with this energy, look, it ain't no shade to you, boo, but I just personally don't vibe with it, and I pray that you know what I'm saying, like find yourself and see that it's just not really right. But hey, that's my personal not right, and hey, it might not be yours. So it is what it is. Take it with a grain of salt, because opinions, we all have them, right? But anywho, like I just couldn't vibe with the whole being the type of person that would want to keep their child from a dude. Just like it's one thing if the dude just really ain't worth a damn. It's another thing if the dude just like is capable of certain things and he just don't want to do, you know what I'm saying? Like willful intent. Okay. But if the dude like if you're just making things intentionally hard for this person to see their child, I just have a problem with that. If you're the type of person who literally will say, because like long story short, I guess like one of like mind you, she had numerous kids, and so you know ain't nothing wrong with that part of it. It's the part of you have this child, and the dude gets locked up, and you, well, actually, I think she was pregnant, and then he got locked up, and then yeah, so she was pregnant, and then he ended up getting locked up, and she basically was saying like, I guess he was gonna get out at some point in time, and she was like basically she was gonna keep the baby from him because I don't know. I guess they just kept arguing. I don't know. It was like really, it was a very childish and petty reason as to why she didn't want to let him see the kid, and so I just really didn't get like I'm like what. I'm like, so you have a dude that actually wants to see his child, wants to be around. Now, granted, and I think I want to say it had something to do with like them not gonna be together, or he was dating. So I don't damn know. I really, it'd just be too much. Like she had a lot going on. But either way, like I said, it just wasn't like a solid, reasonable, you know what I'm saying, sensible reason as to now. She said some old like, well, now cause I know he be beating kids and like, you know, like badly. You feel what I'm saying? Not giving a little pop, little whooping. No, I'm talking about like if you know like a man be done punched the kid, then they face and then swole their stuff up. Okay, yeah, you probably don't want to take the kids around them no more. You know what I'm saying? That type of thing. But no, this was just intentionally, deliberately wanting to keep the dude from the kid, whether it be money or whatever the situation was. Anyway, um, but I just noticed she was just very draining. Like as soon as I would get off the phone with her, and Lord, I've been rambling, but hey, somebody probably needed to hear that because maybe you resonate with it in some way, shape, or form. But anyway, um, and I would be so drained, y'all, just from like hearing it. And so, look, I hope I don't. Anyway, but anyway, so I'll be so drained, like exhausted. Mind you, I'm working, so I still had to do my work, and I'll be like, "What the?" So I just peeked that. I was like, "Yeah, let me kind of just fall back from talking to her so much because I just noticed it was like an ongoing thing. Like this was like every day you're calling me to just tell me this drama, to ask me for advice, to like, and I'm just generally like this I'm just high vibe, and I've just always been that way. Like I don't know how to explain it. It's just it is what it is. I have a lot of sun energy in my chart. Um but I, cut her off, stop dealing with her on that level. Next thing you know, I got another person doing the same thing. Stop messing with this person. Next thing you know, I got another person doing the same thing. So I'm like, okay, what is going on? But long story short, it's like you have to address the energy. You have to tell the energy, like, look, I notice when I talk to you, I'm like, after I talk to you, I'm drained. Like, I don't know if you process what I'm saying to you, but I just ain't gonna be able to do it because if I feel tired and drained and like my energy's gone after talking to you, that means you're depleting me of my energy. That means you're exhausting me. And especially if on the other end, you feel rejuvenated, replenished, you're excited, you're charged up, you're ready to go for your day, and you done drain me of all my energy. Oh, yeah, nah, baby, I ain't gonna be able to do it. I don't do this siphoning the energy vampire. No, ma'am, no, sir. Mm-mm. No ma'am, no ham, no turkey, no spam. Not gonna be able to do it. Okay. So yeah, I don't know y'all, but somebody needed to hear that. Look, if you resonate, you resonate. Tap the thumbs up button. Let me know how you resonate down in the comment section because I would definitely love to hear. You know what I'm saying? If somebody has had a similar situation, okay. Um. Also, it's something about like what's his name? It's Young Dro. Young Dro. And by the way, for those of y'all who just like different music, period. Young Dro just dropped a song with T.I. not too long ago. Not too long ago. It's called Thank God, I believe. So go check it out. Come to find out, Dro was having because I watched the interview. I don't know what radio station they did it with, but I watched an interview where Dro explained that, like, basically he had a drug issue and it kind of was a generational curse type deal that he's broken. I forget how long he said he's been, I think he said 3 years he's been now sober. So shout out to Young Dro. That's a big deal. That's it's a very big deal. And shout out to any of you guys who that is the journey that you are on right now. That is a huge deal. Don't let nobody tell you no different. If there's anybody who does not resonate with or can't cheer you on or is not happy for you changing your circumstances, your life, how you're feeling, what the things that you're doing for yourself, to better yourself, to be a good example to your children or your family and friends, it's probably time for you to remove yourself from them, okay? And that's no matter who it is. And granted, it might just be a temporary, like, let me just kind of fall back. I'm gonna revisit you a little later once I'm, in the space of being able to be around certain things and not be affected by it, right? But while you're going through that process of like drawing back, stopping doing something and whatever, it's like you don't really want to put yourself in the line of temptation until you really have overcome that battle, and then you can be comfortably because that's how you know when you really are like good, you feel me, when you really are in the clear, you know what I'm saying, like once you have fought the battle of okay, this is what I'm on, this is I ain't doing no more, da da da, then it's okay, how am I, how do I respond, how do I react when I'm in the environment of these things, right? um so yeah, anyway, shout out to any of you guys who are on your sober journey of whatever it is, right? Because everybody has different addictions. Pills, coke, marijuana, sex, whatever, you name it. Everybody has their own thing. If you some of y'all, it could be retail therapy, okay? And you gotta cut back, right? And so shout out to y'all, okay? It's a big deal. But anyway, I'm sorry, I be getting sidetracked, y'all. Work with me, okay? um but yeah, so long story short, the man did speak to the fact that his like I don't know, it was actually kind of interesting to learn about young Dro because I didn't know this about him, but he was saying like basically all of his elders were like drug addicts. I think he said his mom and like his granddaddy or his uncles, or I don't know, but yeah. It was very much in his family, right? As far as like examples and role models. So for him to really sit with himself and say to himself like, no, this ain't rocking with me no. You know what I'm saying? It's a big deal. So anyway, just check out that song, y'all. Thank God, it might resonate with somebody. Okay. But anyway, the young Dro came up because I just kept hearing, car ain't got no roof. Car ain't got no roof. We be in the city. Oh my, cause with me, hey, hey, oh where your hoe at? Oh where your hoe at? But yeah, I don't even know what the title of that song is. But anyway, if you know, then you know, right? Some of y'all may have a drop top. Maybe you're about to purchase a drop top. I'm hearing coupe also, so somebody probably about to grab a drop top coupe. So hey, check you out. But yeah, there could be something significant about a car and no roof. Okay, some of y'all could have like T tops also. I'm hearing, so I'm definitely hearing like Camaro for some reason and Corvette for sure. Camaros and Corvettes, but there's definitely numerous other vehicles because like when I heard, when I got coupe, I was thinking of a Bentley or a BMW coupe. Okay, so I don't know, y'all know what y'all got going on, but shout out to you and congratulations if you are purchasing a new vehicle. Okay, all right. So those were your downloads. Some messages. Um, give me a second, y'all. So for some of you guys, due to your kindness, um, or just something you created in the past, or even possibly like it's something too about like either you forgiving someone or someone forgiving you. I'm also getting like student loans too, where like you get like student loan forgiveness, and so you'll see a reward from that, whether it be just that it's cleared off your credit report, or it takes your debt to income ratio down, or that you'll receive. And I actually had that come up in another message as well, not too long ago. Or you'll just get a refund check in the mail from the payments that you've paid into your student loan. Okay. But I mean, it could come in so many different ways for different people, right? Some of you guys I'm hearing, like if you are in music, it'll be like You'll be seeing a payout from like royalties if you like, I don't know, like maybe this is something different or new or something you forgot about, or I don't know, something along the lines of that. You could also be an Aquarius, a Pisces, a Taurus, a Leo, an Aquarius. I already said that. Or Sagittarius. Okay. Um, excuse me, Lord, I need to drink some water. I feel like okay. So I'm also getting Cancer, or Scorpio. More so Cancer and Pisces though. But like, you could have. Yeah. What son? What's that? Oh, okay. Yeah. Hold on. Oh, wait. Where's Let me see. Awesome. Thank you. Okay. Thank you. Yeah. Okay. Let me. Yeah. To you too. Okay. Go. Let me finish. Okay. Let me finish, babe. Okay. Yeah, because you done threw me off, boy. Oh, okay. So like, I feel like there's some things that you like were working on in the past, right? And say excuse me. Yeah. Okay, go on about your business. Go ahead, and I'm gonna give you something in a second. Okay, hold on. I feel like whatever it was that you worked on in the past, like you're about to now see some type of benefit from it. So maybe there was like something that was on hold and you hadn't received something from it. I mean, it could be all kinds of stuff. Maybe you invested in a certain stock quite some time ago. You hadn't really seen any reward with it, and out of nowhere, like it just goes crazy. I'm really actually more so here in crypto, but I mean, it can be different things for different people, right? Because only reason I say that is because from what I know, we are in the month of September, and September isn't really the greatest month for stocks. um, but yeah, I also feel like you guys, it's like you're, it's like you're planning some things, um, and or some of you guys may not be planning and you need to, because if you don't plan certain things out, you could end up a little disappointed, or things just won't flow as you would like them to. I mean, um yeah, I mean, you just don't, yeah, just plan your stuff out. Okay, now y'all definitely are going to be walking into some new beginnings. For some of y'all, whoever, like, okay, so example, going back to the student loan thing. For those of you who get checks from your student loans, it's like you're gonna take this money and you're gonna plan wisely. And whatever you plan out, it's going to set you on this new journey, on this new path, with whatever it is. Okay. So say you start a new business plan. You invest, like I was just talking about stocks. Maybe you decide to invest in some stocks or something like that. Some of you guys may take the money and decide that you're going to go travel. Okay, but for others of you guys, you could like feel, you could feel a little like burdened about the fact that like you do have this money. It could be like maybe you're feeling like you need to like share it with some people, like your family and friends, or just based off the fact that, like, so say, like I said, say you get a decent little sum check, right? But you got a homegirl who she talking about they gonna cut her lights off, or you got one of your brothers called you like, man, they just garnished my check for the child support. Woo, woo, woo. I gotta pay this and pay that, and I don't even know what I'm about to do. Yada yada yada. Now, mind you, none of these people, maybe you haven't said anything to them about you getting this money. For others of y'all, maybe you have. Okay. For some of y'all, maybe you need to know now that you probably should stay on the hush hush about it. Okay. Just saying. Okay. That way you have the opportunity to make the decision and the choice at your free will, which you still do, but you just ain't gonna feel the pressure. You feel me? Of somebody down your throat, like, hey, uh, so man, I got this going on. Do you mind letting me? You know what I'm saying? Especially if you know, like, they ain't even probably about to be able to get it back to you. But you're just doing it from the kindness of your heart. If you do it, then okay, genuinely do what you need to do. But I just feel like some of you guys could feel a little burden, because like as soon as you get a nice lump sum of money for yourself to be able to make whatever choice you want with this lump sum of money, you'll feel a little way because it's other people around you that you know could use some of that money. You know what I'm saying? So, take that energy as it is for yourself. All right. Now, some of you guys could have someone who is a Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio that like they could be upset. They could be jealous about you getting this lump sum of money. They could feel some type of way about it. Okay. So like I say, I mean, you might want to keep it to yourself, but I mean, you do have other people who are intuitive as well. Some people even probably draw cards on you. Okay. And so they could just know about this and just, you know what I'm saying, intuitively know about it or whatever and feel some type of way. So, um, I also feel like, yeah, I'm gonna just okay. I'm gonna tell you right now. Don't tell nobody about this. Like I say, some people are probably just gonna intuitively know. Hell, it's probably just gonna show on you. You'll probably be in higher spirits, happy and shit. They like the hell this person got going on. They in a good damn mood. See you buying stuff, see new bags, in your car, or when they come over, they see you got something new, or you just pop up around, you got new shoes on, or if, like I say, for some of y'all probably about to go buy a new car, and they like, oh dang, okay, you must got some money, you got you a new car, you know what I'm saying, honey? And which, let's be real, that does not mean that, but at the same time, it is what it is. But yeah, so you have some people who gonna be feeling away, okay? Some people even like try to say that like you being selfish. So I don't know. Y'all take the energy as it is. You gonna make the choice to do whatever you choose to do with your money, okay? Because it's your money, and you have every right to do what you do, as well as like don't be like. And then yes, and then it's making me think back to the download about helping people. Now it's a little different though, because that was like helping people when you need help yourself. Now granted, some of y'all also need to be mindful that maybe you have some things that you need to be paying off. You know what I'm saying? Hell, whether it's a car note, other, I don't know, y'all. Y'all know what y'all got going on. So be mindful of that too before you get to trying to like help other people with the money that you coming into. All right. Um, don't like don't be hard on yourself about the choices that you're making. Okay. Also don't be careless with your money. Don't just be splurging or doing all crazy, you know what I'm saying? Like actually invest some of it, actually like save some of it, put it in a brokerage account, okay? Um Also, like, so see, this is what's crazy about, and this is crazy because it's the energy that's around you. Because you're in high spirits, you're getting a lump sum of money, you're about to be able to go do and buy and get the things that you want, set out on a new journey. Maybe, like I say, some of y'all will be able to go travel and do some things you haven't been doing that you really want to do, but you just ain't really had the money to do. Some of y'all are probably gonna quit your job. It depends on what's going on. Look, I don't know how much the check gonna be. Okay. um some of y'all like, maybe this is just your opportunity for you to like set out and start your um personal journey of entrepreneurship, right? Which is not easy. So keep that in mind, okay? Even though you got a large lump sum of money, listen, just make sure you plan. Goes back to the planning, okay? um, but I just feel like it's a lot of the energy that's around you. So it could go back to what I was talking about like the people around you, like wanting to drain you and wanting to call you and be all in your business, see what you got going on, see what you're doing, and dump all of their stuff on you. Like that's really the energy that I'm picking back up with this because you're in high spirits. You happy. The only thing that's like weighing you down is the burdens of other people. It's like you picking up other people's issues and problems, and you don't have to. Don't get me wrong, I completely get it because, especially, if you're a person who has a big heart and you just want to help other people and you want to see other people happy like you, I completely get that. But don't allow these people to weigh you down. Okay, you could be dealing with a Virgo or a Libra, or a Taurus. Big emphasis on Libra or a Scorpio, and Aries also. I've already said Pisces, or obviously you can be these signs as well. Um, yeah, because like I feel like outside of like the energy that's trying to like come in and burden you, like you're optimistic, like you're in good spirits, you are releasing like old things that made you feel way down. Hell, it might be to some of these people. Like once you get this money and you see like, nah, y'all do too much. Y'all trying to have me sitting down now because y'all. But I'm like, I've already been down that road. Like I've been working my ass off. I've been praying my butt off. I've been grinding, and finally I catch a little breakthrough. And I'm not about to stay around y'all and let y'all weigh me down. I'm not doing that. I'm about to go really do some healing. I'm about to take me a little trip, go sit on the beach, okay, meditate, whatever. I don't know. It's just that's very much an energy that I'm picking up. So some people in your family or friends could like they just could not like it. I'm gonna just say that. You could definitely be like a person who you're a free spirit, you're a free thinker, you don't follow the path that everybody else follows, you have your own personal beliefs. So maybe they have an issue with that, and they could feel like this is partially why you are removing yourself from them and acting funny towards them, or this is one of the reasons why you feel like you need to remove yourself from them, and like you feel like they're trying to drain you of your energy because like they want you to be like them and believe what they believe and think like them and move like them, but you don't subscribe to that. You don't want to think like them, you don't want to be like them, you want to be yourself, you want to take the least travel path. um you're a curious thinker. So unfortunately, I feel like you could be hurting some hearts, or even this could hurt your heart. Because I will say, let me tell y'all this. So I had just made a post not long ago. I didn't post it on here, but just like on my personal sites. I said sites, Laura, on one of my personal pages. Um, it was and I think I got it from one another. I don't know. Anyway, it said, "I care. I just don't give a f." Right, something like that. But I felt that so heavily because sometimes with some people, you have to find a balance. Like, well, you really got to do it without people, but with specific people in your life, depending on, what you've experienced with said person, you just have to find that balance of it's like, I care about you. I love you a whole lot. But the way you move and the things that you doing and rocking and how you trying to play me and manipulate me and insult me and try to make me feel low because you feel low. I really don't give a fuck. I don't care. I gotta get away from you. I'm gonna move around. I love you, but just stay over there. You know what I'm saying? That type of energy. Um, I feel like that's kind of an energy that you're gonna be in. Now, don't get me wrong. Some of y'all probably will help a little bit. That also could be another issue. So, example, say you come from a larger family, right? I don't know. I'm just throwing out stuff, but hey, if it resonate, resonate. Say you got two sisters, okay, one older, one younger. So you the middle sister and like an older brother and like a younger brother, right? So you like real life a middle kid. But that's neither here nor there. Um and say your older brother is pretty responsible, right? But he just kind of fell on hard times and he just got some stuff going on and he just, you know what I'm saying, he could really use a little help. Not to mention, this older brother has helped you numerous times, right? So you get this money, you throw him a little something like, bro, you know what I'm saying? I really appreciate the times you whoop whoop woo. I got a little something for you. Here you go. Thank you. I just want to show you my appreciation, right? And say maybe you throw a little something to one of your little sister, right? Because she young and she just kind of living her life and whatever and whatnot. Maybe she don't have a job, she just in school, and you just looking out. You know what I'm saying? It's big sis. Like, here you go, sis. You know what I'm saying? Go get your hair done. You know what I'm saying? So you can be cute when you going to your little going to school, your little parties or whatever. I don't know. And just that's that, right? Everybody else, you kind of just, you know what I'm saying? You ain't showing no love on the Zelle, on the PayPal, on the Cash App, okay? You ain't hit the hand with it, okay? And it really, for some of y'all, it may be personal. For some of y'all, some of them probably already owe you money, or the other ones just ain't never, they ain't never really looked out for you, or they left you high and dry when you really needed somebody to look out for you, or they just bogus in general. You know what I'm saying? Or maybe you just don't have a good connection with them. Whatever your reason, okay, it's your reason, right? And not only that, you got some of them feel entitled, and so that's all the reason why you feel like, nah, I'm good, because big bro ain't never treated me as though I got to do something for him, and he's always shown me love, just what I'm saying, just off GP, right? So of course I'm gonna look out for him when I know he need a little something and I got it. You know what I'm saying? He ain't never asked me for nothing on top of that, right? Then it's like with your little sister, you're like, shit, that's little sis. I love little sis. Like, she don't bother me. She cool. She doing good in school. She focused. She's not a little tramp out here acting crazy. And I feel like I'd rather throw her a little something because I got it than for her to be trying to ask one of these little goofball boys for it. You know what I'm saying? And so your siblings could, some of them could, honey, they little feelings could be hurt. They could, feel some type of way. And you may have to remove yourself from some of them because they could be, trying to be dramatic or start some stuff or whatever. And you like, look, I'm gone. I'm about to, let me go catch this flight because I ain't even about to do all this with y'all. Y'all really already know what's up anyway. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know. But, yeah, man, you got some, look, I feel like even too, some of y'all are gonna go on this trip, and you might end up, if you're not already in some connection, you may run into somebody new that's might be your new boo. Okay, outside of that, you could just be in a good space for coming up with some good creative ideas, and just feeling like just fulfilled. Okay. Um, no, money's not everything, but for some people, when you've been going through a lot for a while, especially monetarily, money can just make you feel a little better. You know what I'm saying? At least as far as, like I say, just the feelings of what money can do, right? Just even if it like the feeling of you being excited because, oh yeah, okay, I just bought me a new whip. Oh yeah, I can actually go take this trip. Oh, it feels so good to be able to shoot my brother some money. Oh, it feels so good to be able to hit my daughter. I mean, I said daughter. Some of y'all might be a daughter. To hit my little sis hand with a bag. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, I'm gonna let that be the message, but it's definitely ending on a high note. Like, once you just release the burdens of these other people, I feel like you're gonna really be in high spirits here. So don't let these other people weigh you down, and don't let them drain you and make you feel no type of way. You work hard, or you've been through a lot, and it's your time to shine. It's your time to live. It's your time to receive what God has for you. And anybody got something to say about that? They can take it up with who? God. Okay. But that is your message. for this time. And I hope that it was helpful for you guys. And I will definitely be back with another message soon. So you know what to do. Tap the thumbs up button, tap the subscribe button so you can make sure to get the updated uploads on your timeline when they pop up. All right, I will see y'all later. Take care.